Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my Cajun red beans and rice step by step. I know red beans can be a little intimidating to make. Not everyone knows how to make them, but I'm going to show you the simplest way I know how to make these red beans and rice. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so right now I'm just showing you everything that I'm going to be using for these beans. We have our turkey and beef sausage along with our vegetables and of course all the seasonings, chicken broth, and we have our red beans over here that have been soaking overnight. And I did pick up some smoked turkey. That's the first thing. You want to make sure that's boiling. I like to do mine separate. Okay, so now I'm just going in and cutting up these sausages. I am cutting mine a little big. I wanted mine to be chunkier, but you can definitely cut these smaller if you would like. Okay, so now we're moving on to the vegetables. I cut about 5 to 6 stalks of celery up. And you do want to slice these not too small because they are going to cook down. So about that size. Alright, and I'm just doing the same thing with the bell peppers. I'm using 2 green bell peppers. You can use 3, but I'm just using 2. And you want to cut these up just like we did the celery. Moving on to the yellow onion. You want to peel this and dice it. No special way to do it, just dice it up. Okay, so now we have our green onions. We're going to cut these up. Just do a rough cut. You don't have to get them perfect. We're going to put these in a bowl, a separate bowl, and put them to the side. Okay, so now we're going to take about a tablespoon of butter and we're going to put it in our pot on medium heat. Now we're going to go in with some minced garlic. I used a little over a tablespoon. Just eyeball it, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. We want to melt that down. So now we're going to go in with our vegetables and we want these to brown. You want to brown these on medium heat for a few minutes, however long it takes to get them brown, and then we can move on. Okay, so once they brown, we want to remove these and we're going to move on to the sausage. I did go in and add a little more sausage to mine, so it took me about 15 to 20 minutes for this to completely brown. It just depends on, you know, how much you're working with, but you just want to make sure they're nice and brown, and then we're going to remove these from the pot. Okay, so now we're going in with our chicken broth. This is a 32-ounce container. You want to pour the entire thing in the pot. Now we're going to go in with our beans. Make sure y'all rinse these off before you add them to your pot. And you want to add in your sausages. I had to give me one, they were smelling good. Okay, so now you're going to add your vegetables. Alright, so that container with the chicken broth was in, I did add water to it. You want to pour the entire thing in here. Now you can use water. You don't have to use chicken broth. I use chicken broth because it has a nice flavor to it. But you can use water if you want to. But I just chose chicken broth. I'm going to stir that up a bit. Okay, so y'all remember our turkey meat? It's been about an hour or so. And I did season this with some regular salt and some crushed red peppers. I'm going to debone this meat and I'm going to pour the juice into my pot. That's going to give it more flavor. And you just want to pour, I didn't measure, you just want to pour enough to make sure your beans are covered up. So with that meat, I did season it off camera with some CAJUN seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. And we just want to add that meat to our pot. And y'all, some people put the turkey in and let it cook while the beans are cooking. I just do it this way. I just like it better this way. But if you want to do it like that, then by all means do it like that. This is just the way I do my red beans. Okay, so now it's time to season. I'm going in first with my CAJUN, black pepper, garlic salt, onion powder, cayenne pepper, parsley flakes, oregano, paprika, chili powder, thyme. All right, so we're gonna stir that up. Next, I'm gonna go in with some chicken flavored bouillon cubes. This step is optional. You don't have to add this, but we are developing flavors for this, okay? So that's why I'm adding it in. This is gonna give it additional flavor. So once we got that added in, we wanna cover this and we wanna stir this every 20 minutes or so. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. We're gonna stir it up, see how everything's looking. Make sure, I have my heat on medium. Just depends on how your stove cooks. Okay, so it's been another 20 minutes and now I'm just going in and adding some butter. I used about 2 tablespoons and I'm gonna add some of those green onions into it.
Check them out.
Stir that up. So cook time has been about 45 minutes or so far. Okay guys, so it's been an additional 20 minutes. I'm going in with this jalapeno. Again, this step is optional. I like my beans spicy. I would have added more, but my husband, he did not want these beans to be overly spicy. So I'm only adding a half a jalapeno. This is gonna give it like a kick. So I'm gonna let this cook for about 20 to 25 minutes, then I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. Okay y'all, it's been about 25 minutes and I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. It smells so good. Okay, so cook time altogether has been about 1 hour and 50 minutes, or give or take a few. Normally my beans take about 2 hours to 2.5 hours to cook. For some reason these cooked a little bit faster. Yeah, my cook time was under 2 hours, so yay for me. But yeah, these are pretty much done at this point. Yeah, they're done at this point. This is the finished product, you guys. came out super, super good. So much flavor in this pot, baby. Yes, so much flavor in this pot, y'all. Okay, so that is the end of this video, how you make Cajun red beans and rice step by step. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I did want to add in, after I ate my first plate, I did go in and add 2 cups of water to my pot. As you can see, my beans were pretty thick, so I just wanted to loosen them up a bit, you know, to stretch them. It didn't take away from the flavor at all. They still were really, really good, really seasoned. So yeah, I hope you guys give this recipe a try. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all on my next one. Bye.